Hi, my name is Kat Powell. A steampunk enthusiast, an aspiring mad scientist, and the artist behind Steampunk Industries. I'm here today to give you an It Gets Better video. I've actually been wanting to do this for a long time, but I never really got up the courage to do it until I was encouraged by a group called Out From Behind the Curtain. Out From Behind the Curtain is an LGBT steampunk group on Facebook that is basically designed to gather people of a certain bent together and make them, let them know that they're not alone. And that's pretty much what this video is about. Before I start, I'd like to get two things straight, no pun intended. First is that I'm not actually gay. I am bisexual. Now, that despite the fact that I am bisexual, I'm married to a dude, and according to many people in the LGBT community, this means that I am technically straight. Personally, I don't care what those people think, but if you are one of those people and you feel that this invalidates my testimony in some way, then you're welcome to press the stop button at this time, and there won't be any hard feelings. The second thing is that this video is not just intended for LGBT kids. This video is intended for LGBT kids, but it is also intended for anyone and everyone else who might need it. Because the bottom line is, I know that LGBT kids get a lot of shit for being who they are, but I also know that you can get a lot of shit for being who you are, even if you're not LGBT. Personally, I put up with a little bit of discrimination based on me being bisexual, because I never really tried to hide the fact, and I was in the army. But that wasn't the major source of the crap that I put up with. I put up with just about everything else a lot more than I put up with the bisexual thing. The bottom line of this video is that I want you to know, if you're watching this, I know how it feels to be where you are. I know what it's like to be different, to be strange and odd, and think that because you're one way and the rest of the world is the other way, then they must be right and you must be wrong. I know what it's like to feel like you should try to be like them even if you don't want to, and I know what it feels like to actually try and to fall flat on your face every single time and feel like it's a failure on your part, like you just can't get it right because you just can't be like them. I know what it feels like to go through that and to come out thinking that maybe you should just leave this world because you don't belong here. I've been through that. I have fought my way through that for 20 some odd years. And the only reason I'm sitting here right now talking to you is because I got very, very lucky. I don't want anyone else to have the kind of luck that I had in order to stay alive. I want you guys to know what I learned, to learn what I learned without having to go through the shit. What I learned is this. No matter how strange you might think you are, and no matter how wrong you might think you are, no matter how convinced you are that you're the only person on the whole goddamn planet who feels the way that you do, thinks the way that you do, likes the things that you do, that's not the case. You're rare and you're special, but you're not solitary. There are tons of other people out there who are like you, not just like you, because no two people are alike like that, but they're similar. They're interested in the things that you're interested in. They feel the way that you do about the same things, and they're looking for companionship just as much as you are. And the beautiful thing is that right now we're living in the 21st century, and we have this huge explosive internet phenomenon with all these social networking sites and message boards and chat rooms and Google searches and all this crazy crap, which makes it so much easier than it's ever been before in human history for us to find each other. So the bottom line is, if you take away nothing else from this video, take away the fact that if there are people out there who want you here, There are people out there who will love you as soon as they see you, and you'll wonder how you ever lived without each other. There are so many wonderful people in this world. You just have to find them, and it's not necessarily going to be easy, but it can happen, and it will happen if you don't give up. The bottom line is that I don't want you to give up. I want you to keep fighting, and I want you to keep looking for as long as it takes, because one day you're going to win, and it's going to get better. And that's it. Good luck, and I love you.